it's you. There have been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days. The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished. They're worried that there's a thief in the dwelling. Despite our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief. What's even stranger is that the thief appears to be only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items. The vagrants had no choice but to ask Mr. Svarog to look into it, but he still hasn't found anything. I'm baffled. What a strange thief.
Smell of crime, how exciting. I did not mean to enter this particular quest. Didn't even know there was a quest over here. I was just gonna ask if she was gonna go to the auction.
To look into this case? Perhaps if we work together, we can uncover some clues that I missed. It's just, I haven't found enough clues yet. The thief is really tricky. They haven't left any traces in the dwelling. Oh, I heard the vagrants on patrol last night ran across the thief again, but I haven't had time to look into it. Should we go ask them? You sound so cool. You're like one of the characters from Mr. Svarog's movies. Aren't they called detectives?
Yes.
So fired up has me excited too. Now, let's get started.
Slices of life before the furnace. Really affectionate. I didn't think I actually had that. I guess I did. Okay, let's see if I can just teleport back over. I would like to just focus on the one quest, please, and thank you. I can't remember if I talked to any of these people.
How are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Ah, who's there? Oh, Clara, it's you. I thought it was... You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you?
I'm just a passionate trailblazer. I'm the brilliant sidekick of this genius detective.
This nickname is a bit embarrassing.
Detective? I see. You're here to help catch the thief, right?
Maybe.
It's great that there are more people here to solve this case. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first. Okay. So, last night, I was on patrol when I bumped into the thief stealing the parts. Then I just...
I mean, if the robots can steal a contract, then the robots can steal parts for robots. Relax and explaining slowly.
Goodness. Okay, I'll explain slowly.
Yes, pretty dramatic.
I was cold and hungry while on patrol last night, so I decided to return to the dwelling and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision.
Scurried?
I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy.
Immediately sus.
Because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face. In that moment, I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent. The weapon that fella had was definitely a metal one. That's the only thing I'm certain of. Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square. Yes, you heard me. Square. Can you believe that? Someone with a square head? It was truly terrifying.
Logic, please, Mr. Vagrant.
could be a clue. I'll jot it down.
The voice actor is having the time of his life. Yeah.
Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head. Correct?
Yes! That's correct!
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
Probably robots. You cracked the case. The culprit has a square head.
Oh, you figured it out. But how are we going to track down someone with such an unusual appearance?
An unusual appearance should make them easier to track down.
Yes, I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape, he knocked something over. He may have left some clues or something.
This is a crucial clue. Let's go investigate the crime scene together.
I think he ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please, catch the thief for us.
Yoo. And because I think it's a robot, I'm gonna swap Hook back out first of all. Some abrupt scratches left on the mountain that seem to be done by a metal weapon. The end of the scratch matches points to a distant place.
Take a look at these marks. These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit?
Hopefully the couple in the story had the same sentiment as the father and daughter pair here.
They point in that direction. Let's go take a look.
It's Victorian. That explains a bit better. I am not well versed in Victorian stories at all. Few people would come to this place, but you see scratches on the ground snaking their way
Look
forward.
at these. How unusual. They don't appear to have been left by a human.
She's being raised by robots. She repairs robots. I don't know how she doesn't realize that the opponent is definitely going to be a robot.
Can't stop the run. Time for the keep up.
Eliminating threat.
Much damage.
Best.
The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around for other clues. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be?
I mean, I suppose it could also be a robot that just programmed to clean stuff up and didn't think it was stealing. It was just, trying to clean things up.
Oh, okay. I'll follow you. Let's split up. Wait, what's that noise?
Let's split the barrel first.
It's a tiny robot? Is it searching for something? But I don't remember Mr. Svarog issuing an order like this recently.
Her perspective on tiny robots is a bit off.
It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing parts, and those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier.
Thief doesn't appear to be human. Remotely controlling a robot to steal parts. It doesn't have a square head, but it does have a square head, but it doesn't look like a criminal.
Yes. This robot model probably doesn't have any kind of metal weapon. This small robot doesn't appear to be a Belobog creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials. Oh, it appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah, it's noticed us.
Human. Injured. No. Hurt. Please don't.
Or do you speak robot?
I don't understand what it's saying, but it doesn't appear to be trying to flee or attack us. It appears to be trying to say something. Human, please, don't hurt. Is it trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans?
Human. Parts. Rivet. Need. Repair. Need. Town. Parts. Need.
Okay.
Hurt. Don't.
It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it. It seems that it needs these parts, and it's begging us not to hurt it.
Okay, so there's this quest in Genshin. And I'm hoping this doesn't go with the same storyline that one did, of a robot stealing parts.
I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it?
Hook's quest continues to be one of the more wholesome ones, one of the less sad ones. We won't hurt the robot, but we must repair the
Although
parts.
the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with its language module. This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either.
Run. Escape. Open. Fire. Workshop. Chase. Don't.
It's running away! No, we can't let it escape. It still has the Vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it. I'll figure out a way.
Savonics raiding with a party of 2. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. Let's see. My alerts aren't working properly. Let's see if the shoutout command is. Nope, my shoutout command is also broken. I know it's not much, but have a great stream. No, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What were you doing? If you don't mind me asking. I'm just a little clover spirit.
Hurt. Pain. No. Hurt. Don't. Pain.
You were playing Star Rail 2. That's great.
Sorry. Parts. Sorry. This song's for you.
I hope this isn't too spoilery then.
Keep up. That'll take nap time.
I'm done with the main storyline, so I'm mostly just doing side quests and stuff.
Sorry. Hurt. Suffer. Pain. No. Pain. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Hurt. Sorry. Suffer. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain. Sorry.
Why?
You're at Trailblaze level 13.
Pain. No. Pain. Sorry.
That's fine.
Pain.
It's good then that you won't get too many storyline spoilers.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Pain. Suffer.
I'm sorry, little robot. I'm gonna head off first. That's fine. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
it seems to have stopped working.
Thank you. What is it saying?
Yes, but why? I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it.
Herman expression, Clara. So cute. She deserves all the head pats.
And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all quite strange. But one thing is for certain. This little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord.
Poor little robot.
Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned?
Yeah, that would be the less sad option.
But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself?
What is a robot pet?
I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades.
I mean, the robot is as big as she is. And, almost as big as I am. I wouldn't really call that a small robot.
Pets like that are pretty rare, but some of the folks who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle.
We saw those in the middle of the square down there.
If memory serves me right, the parts this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade.
I've learned some unusual things.
This robot pet phenomenon really gets to me. I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot.
Okay, Clara.
This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%.
Is that good or bad?
The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarog to come up with a brilliant idea. So, I guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right?
I'll go and strip them from the other robots. Where can we buy one?
I'm not sure if anyone sells this kind of thing. However, there must be some robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there.
That doesn't make it less of a graveyard, sweetie. It makes it more graveyard-like.
I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
So cute. I'm an expert at scavenging.
Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big sister.
So when she calls us big sister in the story, they say nothing. When they call her name, they call us big sister.
Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
See, he looks, pretty much exactly like the rest of them. And he's down there. Okay, teleport down. Not that way. If there weren't teleportation bits put everywhere, I would get so lost so easily.
Hello, guests of Miss Clara. Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you.
Toby, can you show me the way?
Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path.
Sightseeing. Right.
To engage in super speed mode? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times, then clockwise by 270 degrees.
I wonder what would happen if we actually tried that. But no thank you.
We have arrived at our first destination. This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening.
He's taking a robot bigger than most humans and calling it a pet.
The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, and hold tight. Caution! You have exceeded the speed limit.
Hey.
Please obey Bellabog traffic laws. On the road, safety is the top priority.
All I'm doing is... Okay, I guess I wasn't just following you, but still. I almost got ambushed because I wasn't paying attention.
You can fight it or rock with it. Time for the main event. Turn it up.
Tough luck running into me. I need to be brave. Look out.
You can avoid battle by running by monsters and stuff, but if they catch up to you and attack you, you get ambushed, they get the initiative. But you can also do the same to them. Run up and get an initiative attack.
We have arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine. This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
That
Wow.
is an odd reason to be scrapped.
Couldn't you have just reprogrammed it?
However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
Your trip has concluded. Please keep an eye out for vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons.
Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Toby.
I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Toby. See. Up to floor 1. Is that the correct way? It is. So those are robot pets. Okay. Big sis Clara. Aww. She looks like she wants to invite someone to go play.
Clara, it's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell?
I'm still like, how did Mr. Svarog get clothes in his eyes?
it doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's.
Oh no, it's a completely different model.
But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell. Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job. But what I just did, is it any different from those pet upgrades that the vagrants perform?
Of course it's different.
Compatible. Incompatible.
Huh? It's making a strange sound.
Incompatible.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Big sister, watch out! It's out of control!
It will bop it on the head a little bit more.
Incompatible.
This song's for you.
Incompatible.
Turn it up.
Incompatible. Incompatible. Incompatible.
I'm not afraid of you. Look out!
That's it.
Hopefully this only damages it a little bit. We don't have to go find a whole new thing for it to wear.
Terminate.
No!
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
Is the current issue resolved because we broke it?
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle.
Okay, that's good.
That's great, but I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, Big Sister?
Okay, so this one's a multi-part quest.
I need to look into something. I may require your assistance.
See you tomorrow, Clara.
Big Sister, I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Addison.
I should come back to Clara later.
Really Affectionate Part 1.